Welcome to Victor's Kiswahili basic class. Today we are going to learn how to make greetings in Kiswahili. Karibu kwenye somo la Kiswahili na mwalimu Victor. Leo tunaenda kujifunza namna ya kusalimia kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. So we are going to learn how to make greeting in Kiswahili. Making greeting in Kiswahili, there are different ways that we use in greeting people in Kiswahili. So we are going to check how we can greet different people in Kiswahili. When we are making greetings in Kiswahili, we normally use different words depending on time and status of the person. So when we are greeting someone in Kiswahili, we normally use different words depending on time and the status of the person. Katika kusalimia kwenye lugha ya Kiswahili, huwa tunatumia maneno mbalimbali ya Kiswahili kutokana na muda na hadhi ya mtu. So that's when you are greeting someone in Kiswahili. We normally use different words depending on time and the status. So let us see some of the words that we normally use when we are greeting different people in Kiswahili. One of the words is shikamoo. Shikamoo. The response is marahaba. Shikamoo. The response is marahaba. Shikamoo. Marhaba. We use the word shikamoo to greet the elder person. We use the word shikamoo to greet the elder person. So you cannot use a shikamoo to the younger one, to the young person. You have to use shikamoo to the elder person as a respect. Shikamoo, marahaba. That's the word we normally use to the elder person. You say shikamoo. The response is marahaba. Okay. Also, the other ways that we use to greet anyone, but depends on time. The other way that we use to greet anyone, but depends on time. If it's morning, we say habari ya subuhi. Habari ya subuhi. That if it's morning. If it's morning, you say habari ya subuhi. Morning means asubuhi. Morning means asubuhi. Habari ya subuhi. Good morning. Habari ya subuhi. Good morning. Habari means like news. How's morning news? How is morning news? Habari ya asubuhi. So in English you say good morning. The response you say ni nzuri. Ni nzuri means it's good. But you say ni nzuri if you know everything went well, everything is good. But if it's not good, you say ni mbaya. It means it's bad. Ni mbaya means it's bad. So we say habari ya asubuhi. The response is ni nzuri or ni mbaya. It depends. If it's good, you say ni nzuri. If you know that everything went well, you are okay, you say ni nzuri. That's when you are greeting someone in morning time. Asubuhi, morning, asubuhi, asubuhi. That is morning. Habari ya asubuhi. And if it's noon means mchana. Noon means mchana. So we use the word habari ya mchana. Habari ya mchana means good afternoon. Good afternoon. I've said the word habari means news. So it's like someone asking you, what the news of noon? Good afternoon. Habari ya mchana. Good afternoon. You say ni nzuri, or you say ni mbaya. It depends. When you are in good condition, if it is good, you say ni nzuri. But if you are sad, if it's not good, you say ni mbaya. It's bad. You also say, okay, if it's evening now, if it's evening in Swahili means jioni. Jioni, that is evening. Evening. So habari ya jioni means good evening. Habari ya jioni means good evening. Jioni means evening. Habari ya jioni, good evening. The reply, the same. The response, how do you respond? If somebody say habari ya jioni, you say ni nzuri. Or if it's good, it's bad, you say ni mbaya. Habari ya jioni ni nzuri means good evening. Good evening. Good evening, it's fine. It's good. Habari ya jioni ni nzuri. Then you want to say good night someone. How do you say good night someone? You say usiku mwema. Usiku mwema. Usiku mwema means good night. Usiku mwema, good night. Night means usiku. Night means usiku. Night means usiku. So when you say usiku mwema means good night. Usiku mwema, good night. Night means usiku. Then the reply, you say na wewe pia. That's the response. Then when you say usiku mwema, someone can say na wewe pia, the same to you. Usiku mwema, na wewe pia. Also you can use the word have a good night. Have a good night, we say uwe na usiku mwema. Uwe na. Uwe na. Good night, usiku mwema. Good night, usiku mwema. That is uwe na. Good night, usiku mwema. So we say uwe na usiku mwema. Uwe na usiku mwema. Have a good night. The response is na wewe pia. Also, that's the way some greeting people depending on time. Also, you can greet a person or you want to greet someone who is in your age. There are some Kiswahili ways we use greeting someone in your age, your age mate. It can be your friend, relative, workmate, schoolmate, college mate, anyone. There are some of the words we normally use. These words are like hujambo. The other people, they say jambo. Jambo is not grammatically correct. The real word is hujambo. Hujambo means hi. Hujambo. The response is sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. Hi, I'm okay. Hujambo, sijambo. That's the way we use to say. Another word is habari yako. Habari yako. How are you? Habari yako. How are you? The response is ni nzuri. Habari yako ni nzuri. But you say ni nzuri if it's good. If it's not good, you say mbaya. Habari yako ni nzuri. Habari yako ni nzuri. Also, you can say the other word is mambo vipi. This is familiar. Mambo Mambo, mambo, mambo vipi? Mambo vipi? What's up? What's up? This word is mostly used by the youth. This mambo vipi is mostly used by the youth. The youth likes this word, mambo vipi. That's the word they mostly use when they are greeting each other. Mambo vipi, poa. The response is poa. You can say mambo vipi, you will say poa. Mambo vipi, poa, safi, fresh. So that's the way you use. Mambo vipi, poa, fresh, safi. Mambo vipi, poa, safi, or fresh. Then you want to say bye to someone, the way you use when after getting someone, maybe you have made a conversation with someone, then you want to say bye, you use the word kwaheri. Kwaheri. Kwaheri means bye or goodbye. Bye or goodbye, the same. Kwaheri, the response is kwaheri, the same. Kwaheri, kwaheri, or you can say asante. Kwaheri, asante, or you can say kwaheri, kwaheri. That's the response. Now, let us make a simple practice on how to make greetings on these people. Let us see these people, the way they are making greetings. You can see these people are trying to make greetings to various people. You can see there is a youth there. You can see this youth is trying to greet elder, Bibi, grandma, Bibi. This is Bibi. The youth want to greet Bibi. I've said we use the word shikamo to the elder person. This is the elder person. Then the youth here, he's saying shikamo, shikamo, shikamo. The youth here say shikamo, shikamo. Then the Bibi or grandma, she replied, the response, marhaba, 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 shikamo, marhaba. You can say the way I say, shikamo, marhaba. Also about the time, habari asubuhi. Remember, habari asubuhi means good morning. Habari asubuhi. Then replied by saying nzuri. Habari asubuhi. Nzuri. Habari asubuhi. Nzuri. See, habari asubuhi means good morning. Good morning. The reply nzuri. You can see the way they are touching each other hands, that most of the Swahili people, when they are greeting each other, they touch their hands. That's why you can see most of the time when you are greeting someone, you touch their hands as a sign of love and peace. That's why we touch each other's hands. If it's noon, we say habari ya mchana. Habari ya mchana. Habari ya mchana, we say that is good afternoon. Good afternoon. Habari ya mchana. Then the response is nzuri. Habari ya mchana. The response is nzuri. Habari ya mchana. Nzuri. The response of habari ya mchana is nzuri. Habari ya mchana. Nzuri. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That is habari ya mchana. Also, if it's evening, remember evening means jioni. So we say habari ya jioni. Habari ya jioni. We say nzuri. Habari ya jioni. Nzuri. Habari ya jioni means good evening. The response nzuri or nimbaya. It depends if everything is good. If it's bad, you say nimbaya. If it's good, you say nzuri. Then you want to say bye or say usiku mwema. Usiku mwema. Usiku mwema means good night. Usiku mwema. Usiku mwema. You want to say good night to someone. The word we use in Kiswahili is usiku mwema. Usiku mwema. na wewe pia. Usiku mwema, na wewe pia. That's the way we use in saying usiku mwema in Swahili. Usiku mwema means good night. Have a good night. Na wewe pia. Usiku mwema, na wewe pia. Good night, na wewe pia. Good night means usiku mwema. Usiku mwema. Usiku means night. Usiku means night. So when you say usiku mwema, good night, the response is na wewe pia. Then the other ways that we use, as I said before, the ways we use to greet age mates. You can see here our late Magufuli and Kenyatta, they're getting each other. Hujambo, sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Hi, sijambo. Hujambo, sijambo. So you can say another word we use, as I said before, habari yako. Habari yako. You can see this, they use agement. They are agement. They are greeting each other like that because they are agement. Habari yako. Someone is replying saying, nzuri. Habari yako, nzuri. Habari yako, nzuri. Habari yako, nzuri. Then the other word what normally they use, likes to use, is mambo vipi, what's up. Mambo vipi, what's up. Mambo vipi, what's up. Poa, fresh, safi. That's the response. Mambo vipi, poa, safi, fresh. So you can, this is the common word you can use to anyone, the youth, the one who you are familiar with, your age mate, your friend, your relative, the one that you are close with. You can use the word mambo vipi. Mambo vipi. You say mambo vipi. Mambo vipi. Oh, mambo vipi. Poa, fresh. That's normally we use the word like that. Especially for a person that you know, your age mate, your friend, your relative, the person that you are close. You are more close, use the mambo vipi. Then you want to say kwaheri. Kwaheri, the response is kwaheri. I have said kwaheri means bye, goodbye. You can see our late Magufuli saying kwaheri to us. Kwaheri. The response is kwaheri, or you can say asante. Kwaheri, kwaheri, asante. You can see even the kid replying kwaheri, asante, kwaheri, asante, kwaheri, asante. That is how we make greetings in Kiswahili, the way we greet each other in Kiswahili. So we have tried to learn some of the ways we normally use in greeting each other in Kiswahili. Welcome to Learn Kiswahili with Mr. Victor. Subscribe in our channel. Click subscribe to watch more videos of Kiswahili based class. Victor's Kiswahili based class. We'll learn a lot of things. We'll be sharing a lot of things together in our class. Karibu sana. Kwaheri. You are most welcome. Bye.